Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm back with week 23 of the Margarete Miller challenge for Margarete Miller Monday. So very quickly, if you do not know what the Margarete Miller challenge is, it is a 52-week collage challenge where every week you have a set of 5 prompts and then a 6th bonus prompt that you can replace one of the other prompts with if you don't have those bits and pieces. And then you take those prompts and you use them to make a collage. It's a really fun challenge. It's a really good way to use up your scraps, get used to challenge, and just have a bit of an arty fun time. So I will leave the links to Margarete Miller's YouTube channel along with her Etsy shop where you can purchase the prompts from down below in the description box. So please check that out if you are interested. Also, I have done all the other 22 weeks so far, and I made this journal myself to use for this challenge. So if you're interested in seeing any of my previous weeks or having a look at this journal before it started to get filled up, then I do have a playlist on my channel that you can as well check out. So the prompts this week are song lyrics or a song title, so I've got an idea in mind. Something red, so I have a few things. I have this piece out of Daphne's diary. I was thinking I could cut out part of the flower. And I have a label, if I can find it. Hold on, guys. So I have a label that's red, and I also have this, which may work for one of the other challenges too. I'm going to put these up here so I don't lose them. And then a road sign. This was a bit tricky. So I have 2 things. Oh, actually 3 things. So I have this again out of a magazine. It's Route 66. But I also have this, and this is a road sign to Lyndhurst in the UK. And then we have this road sign to Bewley, which if anyone knows about that, there's like a car museum and everything at Bewley. And this is the kind of road sign you see a lot around the UK in the small villages and things. So one of those. Something with wings. Again, I'm thinking of this because it's an airplane, it's got wings, and I've also got this picture. It's a Tim Holtz replica picture. I just love it. I love his face. Look how smiley he is, and also a bit quizzical. Anyway, so I might use that. It's only a very small page. These are 2 pages we stuck together because this is the collage I did for week 22. So it's only a very small page, and this is quite a big photo, but we can do something about that. So that's something with wings. Tissue, paper or napkin. So I have these in my scraps. So I'd use. And bonus rubber stamping. So I do have my travel stamp set that I thought would work with the theme because he's traveling, flying. It does have an airplane on there, and originally I was going to use that, but I could just use something like this. I don't know. And as always, I have other scraps of paper and things to use. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this one yet, but let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I think I actually want to cut this photo down and see if it will, excuse me, I'm trying to get my guillotine, it doesn't want to come, my paper cutter, and see if it will kind of fit this page, because if not, that will affect what I use in the background and how I use the other bits and pieces. So I like kind of working out what the focal point is going to be first. And see, that's smaller, so that will work. I am still wondering, I think I want to rough up the edges with some scissors. Let me just get it on here because then I can put it straight into my bin that's down beside me. So yeah, just going to rough these up because I like the look. I know you can get like a special tool. You can use sandpaper for this, but oh, that's ripped. It doesn't matter. I've got my scissors, so that's what I'm using. It's a bit rough there, hence why I ended up ripping. But, you know, I don't mind that. It adds to the grunge of it. And considering this is quite an old looking photo, I quite like that. Okay, let's get rid of that. And then I'm going to ink this up in, I think, walnut stain. Sorry, Distress Oxide Walnut Stain, because I think it will really bring out the photo better than Vintage Photo because it's darker. So yeah, see, I like that. And you can just kind of, before it dries completely, move it off, even though I've now got my fingers dirty. But yeah, so I really like how that now looks compared to how it did look, because it was quite white, and those photos are quite white, but as you can see, they take inks well, and I have also used watercolor paints on them before. Okay, so see, now I kind of wanted to use this is just a digital photo postcard, back of a postcard. I kind of wanted to use this because I like the writing, and I do have this map. Like, again, it's a digital, I don't know where from, it's in my digital scraps box, and I'd printed it out on tea stain paper, and I like the fact that it says world, and I kind of wanted that somewhere, but I might just use that bit. And then I did really like this, but I think this might be too much. I do think it might be too much. Do you know what? Let's get started with this first. Let's put this down and then see how I feel. See how I feel. That needs a bit more. Let's just trim the edge of that. Yeah, needs a bit more. So this is a very small page to work on, but I did say beforehand, again, I'm going to ink this up, that next time when I do this challenge, hopefully, if Margarete does it next year, that next time I do this challenge, I will, again, probably make my own journal for it, and I'll make the pages more uniform to make it easier. But do you know what? The more I'm working in the book, the journal, the more I'm actually enjoying the fact that the different pages are challenging me in different ways, and I quite like that. Okay, I quite like that too. Needs to be ripped there, but that's all right, that can be done. It's quite like the flower. Let's bring the flower down, and then let's see what I think was the photo. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, so let's just tear this. Sorry if I hit the camera. I know you can use a watercolor brush. Do you know what? I'm not even going to tear it. I'm going to cut it. Let's cut it along here. And then cut it along here. So let's move that, and I want that kind of there. And again, it doesn't matter. I like the vintage. This is an Edith Holden book page, so it doesn't have to perfectly match up for me. That's not kind of what I'm looking for. So let's cut this. You know, I don't mind if some of the book page is showing, especially considering the style of this one. Okay, that's quite good. Now, normally I would Mod Podge. I would Mod podge this, but do you know what? Today I'm actually just going to use my glue stick and hope that that works well. Normally I prefer to Mod Podge napkins, but you know, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to stick this down. Let's move it over so it's not on that page. It's on there. And that's stuck down really well. Doesn't matter about this bit not being stuck because we're going to be covering that anyway. So that's not a problem. Really burnish it and rub it down well. So I like that because you can still see, hopefully you can see that, some of the writing coming through. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the wind howling through my house. I've got windows open and doors shut, and the wind, it sounds like a spooky Halloween house. That's what it actually sounds like at the moment, even though outside is glorious bright sunshine. It's very atmospheric. It's like I'm living in my very own gothic story now. Let's just rip that. Okay, so there we go. Let's get you on camera. That would help, wouldn't it? So that's the napkin. Oh, that's not stuck. That's the napkin portion already done. I like that. So let's move the napkin out of the way. And then I wanted this on here. And it actually says January 1919 there. Wondering if it would look better like that now. I think it would. And then we could put some of the... well, I've also got some music paper. Because, you know, I always like to use music paper in my collages. So let's get some music paper. That would go down there like that. Let's tear that. Let's ink it. Because we have to write, obviously, we have to write a song title or some lyrics still. So let's glue this down. But yeah, so it's like I'm living in a gothic story whilst in like a gothic house mansion, which is ironic because my house is quite tiny. But yeah, the wind is really howling. Oh, I don't know why I can't hold this today whilst I'm gluing. And then out my window, which I can see from my craft table, is bright, glorious sunshine. And I can hear the wind chimes. Don't know if you can hear those too, but I can hear all my wind chimes. I love wind chimes. I've got quite a few in the garden. So I can hear the wind chimes going and the wind howling. And then I look out the front and I think, hold on, it's summer. What's happening? But there you go. So very odd feeling to the day. But yeah, I wanted to go a bit vintagey with this one. I don't know. I just saw that photo and I think it kind of inspired the whole thing. And I do want it to say the world. Let's get... Where's the photo gone to? Where did I put it? Can you guys see it? How do things... I swear, I don't know how it happens that things just go missing when you're working with them. Now, I want to cut one of these flowers out. I was thinking this one down here. I know it seems very red considering the vintage theme, but I sort of like that. Thought it might be fun to have a little bit of a pop of colour. And if it's too bright, we can mute it with some gesso or something, or some vintage photo or something. But yeah, I kind of liked these. I found it in one of my Daphne diaries, and you'll know if you've been following along my Margarete Miller collage videos that I'm using up my Daphne diaries a lot in the collage pieces. Kind of like that pop of colour. Okay, we still need the road sign and some stamping. And I'm just wondering if I want the Bewley one, or if I want, see, if I cut the Bewley one out, hold up, I'm holding it up to the light. No, if I cut the Bewley one out, it won't take away from the other one on the other side, which is good. I either want this or the Lyndhurst one. Let's grab that, and then let's grab this little Lyndhurst one. Apparently it's twinned with La Chevrolet. I don't know. Obviously someone in France. And it's the New Forest area, which is an absolutely stunning part of the English country. There's actually like wild horses and everything. It's just beautiful. The New Forest, absolutely stunning. If you haven't seen pictures of it, you really need to go online and look it up. It's beautiful. So we have Welcome to Lyndhurst, which part of me wants to cut that bit off, but then this is the road sign, because you can actually see, look, the horses in the road sign. I hope that showed up. Let me hold it straight so that it does that. I don't know. So we have got that, or we've got the Bewley one, which I kind of like too. So let's just cut this out. So I hope you're all okay. I feel like I'm slowly feeling a lot better than I have been throughout most of May. Although, you know, I guess we just wait and see. So that's good. So trying to get some videos filmed today, so I can start getting more into a routine. Got a couple of journals I'm working on. One's a commissioned piece, and one is my design team project. Because I got so behind in May, only being able to, well, basically not being able to craft for almost 3 weeks at all. And I just got so behind with everything. So it's June and I'm having to work on my June design team project. See, I quite like that. And I like, if I bring it up, how it can go. I don't want it completely over the airplane, but it can kind of go like that, and that could go on top. Yeah, I think I like that one, not the Lyndhurst one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this again in some walnut stain, just to grunge it up a little bit, because it's very white. But yeah, I like this. And it's a road sign. To Bewley. 4 miles from Bewley. I like that. Do I want that on top of it? No, I don't. I want it kind of like that. Let's have it down here. But we've still got this big red label that I was going to use. If I use the label like up here. Oh, that's where the flower was going to go. But I could do the flower down the bottom like that. Trim it off, have the label up there. And then the Bewley sign. I think I'm liking that better. So let's grunge this up with some walnut stain. And this is just Tim Holt's piece of ephemera. I'm wondering if it's too big and whether I want to cut it down. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, hopefully get more videos done. Got to get these journals finished. It's always fun working on a commissioned piece, because you can request commissions from me. So if you're interested in anything like that, I will leave the links to my Etsy shop down below. I've done some really fun commissions. But yeah, it's always fun trying to bring... This is an interesting commission piece because it's actually... Someone liked a journal that I've made before, but you know, I was blessed enough to have it to sell out quite quickly, so they didn't get a chance to purchase it. So they're interested in me making something similar for them. I do not make absolute like copies, or I say I never will, because partially because that's not fun, but also partially because a lot of the pieces that I actually use, I'm going to use a tacky glue for this. A lot of the pieces that I actually use in my journals are often one-of-a-kind pieces. So I might have something similar, but I might not have that exact piece, because like I use a lot of vintage ephemera or vintage book pages or fabric and things like that. So this journal will be as close... I'm not sticking the bottom bit down yet because I need to get this other flower underneath it. This commission journal will be as close as possible to the journal they liked, but this is where I wish I had... Let's put that on there. Well, it's not really going to hold it down. That's where I wish I had like clamps I could do these things with. Yeah, it will be as close as possible to the journal they liked, without it actually being a perfect replica, because I just don't have that exact fabric. I don't have those vintage pieces and things like that. So that's interesting. I have done something like that before. Someone had purchased a journal from me. Well, they'd actually... It was quite funny because they'd requested a commission piece, and then as a gift for someone else, and then they liked the piece so much they then requested one, the journal so much they requested one for themselves, which again is, you know, I'm very lucky anyone buys one of my journals, let alone actually requests a commission piece. I like that there now. Feeling like this is a bit... I'm thinking I might actually want another flower. It's going to be a bit big, but I feel like that might balance it out a little bit. So let's just get the flower. Let's cut out maybe the middle piece. So yeah, working on that commission, and it was one of my favorite journals to make, so I don't mind making something, you know, having to go at making the same similar thing. And then yeah, absolutely stunning design team kit for Release the Crafting this month, which is right up my street. It's just can't wait to work with that. But I have a feeling it's going to be another humongous journal, a bit like the unicorn one I recently finished. Yeah, so, and I don't know why, see, I kind of like that, because it kind of pulls these in. I might do it like that. Yeah, and I don't know why, but I'm suddenly in a Christmas mood. I know. That's probably like a bad word to use. With you all going, it's June. Why are you talking about Christmas? But I don't know why. It's weird. So I've been watching book Vlogmas videos on YouTube, and yeah, in the mood to read a Christmas book. I mean, I don't know. I know in July I often get like this because, you know, there's Christmas in July. But I don't know. I don't know why when the summer comes, I suddenly get this overwhelming craving to get in a Christmas mood. It's crazy. I think it is because, no, actually, I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. It just is what it is, guys. It happens every year that summer comes and all of a sudden I'm feeling Christmassy. It's just normally for a couple of weeks in the June. That's all it normally is. But it's there and it's real. Okay, so we have got red, a road sign, something with wings, tissue paper. We need the song words. I also had this, which I thought would look quite nice, and I think I will put it on. I did have a smaller one. Again, these are Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. Do I like the smaller one? Do you know what? I kind of like the oversized huge one. I don't know why. I just do today. So yeah. So don't shout at me in the comments about don't mention Christmas. It's just a thing that happens to me when it gets summery for the first few weeks. And I suddenly want to watch Christmas movies and read. I wanted the world on there, didn't I? I don't feel it needs that. I don't know. Do we need a bit more music, seeing as that bit's covered up? I mean, it might be nice to have a little bit more music in places. Actually, have it over the picture. Maybe up there. Do I want it there? Kind of covers up the beautiful wings, though. A little bit there, maybe. Let's just do this. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. My brain works in weird ways. Which will be no surprise to anyone who's been subscribed to me for a little while. Oh dear. There we go. A little bit of music there. Okay, I kind of like that. So let's get in there. Okay, so we need some stamping. I'm going to use my Stays On because it's a non-permanent. Yeah, it's a permanent ink. What am I talking about? This way. Or Bon Voyage. Bon Voyage might be quite nice. That might be quite nice. I might like a stamp there. But I'm thinking, do I want to do a stamp in a lighter colour and then I can do Bon Voyage over the top of it? So I've got my VersaFine Vintage Sepia. So I'm going to use that first. Put the stamp on. Because I haven't actually used this one, but it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Because it's for the background. Let's just turn the book so I can stamp on it. And trust me to get one of the beads in the way. So yeah, that's just like that, which I quite like. And let's have a look. Do I want anything else? Do I feel like I want maybe one of those? That might be quite nice up there. I'll do that in a minute. Let's get the Bon Voyage. Where's it gone? So, oh gosh, can't get that off. But yeah. So let me know down below. Are you like that? Do you suddenly get weird seasonal celebration cravings at the wrong time of the year? Yeah, let me know. Or is it just me who starts craving Christmas at the start of summer? Bon Voyage. Oh, I like that. I do like it, which is good. And then, yeah, I do feel like I want this aeroplane stamp too. Don't know where though. Again, I'm going to use the Stays On Jet Black for this one rather than the brown. I'm wondering if I want it kind of here across the photo and the card. I'm just going to hold it for a minute and hope that it sticks to that photo. Yeah, it did, which is quite good. I like that. I like it. Wondering if I kind of want another one though. No, maybe not that one. Oh gosh, I've lost it, guys. Oh, sorry, hold on, it just fell in my bin. We can't have that. I have to get it out. So that one goes there. And then do I kind of want Off You Go is quite good. This way, no. Escape. I feel like I need another one of these kind of thing, but I don't want the exact same one. Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry, I had to get my stamp set. So maybe a number might be quite nice. Maybe like, let's have a look. Like 785 might be too big, but maybe something like this, because it could be like, I don't know, the number of the plane or something. Number 4, maybe up there. Will it stick on there? We can but try and then hope that it does, so that I don't have to then worry about the fact that I've ruined my collage. Okay, so just going to hold that on there. Oh, so it's pretty. So I did treat myself to the Tim Holtz Field collection, the Stampers Anonymous. There's the number if you're interested. I have wanted it for years. Oh, see, I just like that. Just like the way it looks. And then finally treated myself to it. And I'm so glad I did. Do we have another little round one? Like here. Do we need it? Like, if I had that there or down here. I feel like it needs to be, there needs to be 3 down here. Do I want it in brown as well? So again, let's use the Versavine and then just kind of stamp it there. Yeah, I feel like that's what I needed. Okay, so I feel like we're done. I say as I get my ink pad so I can go round in the walnut stain. But I feel like this collage is done and I am super happy. And it doesn't even matter if it goes over the other side because that was a steampunk theme. So walnut stain will work for that too. Oh yeah, I just like the fact that there's a bit of walnut stain now and there. Makes it nice and vintagey. Okay. Wow, that wind really got up then. Imagine Scooby-Doo coming running out. brain weird. Yes. Okay, so this is today's one. And let's make sure we've got everything. Oh, we haven't. Thank goodness I looked, because I haven't got song lyrics. Okay, so what song do I want? Why don't we do Summer Holidays? Let's write that. Let's do it around let's do it around here. Summer. From We're All Going on a Summer Holiday. So summer holiday. Then we could do Wind Beneath Wings. Do you want that? Wind. So we're actually doing two songs. Beneath My Wings. I kind of like how that's added to the flowers. So we have song lyrics or title. We have red. We have a road sign, something with wings, tissue paper or napkin, and rubber stamping. And I'm super happy with how this week's Margarete Miller collage challenge has turned out. So again, this is week 23, guys. Anyway, thank you for listening if you've listened to my rambles, and thank you for watching. That's it for now, guys. I'll be back next week with week 24 of the Margarete Miller collage challenge. Until then, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are safe, and I hope you're having lots of crafty fun. Bye for now, guys.